Welcome back to part 13 of my Prussia Let's Play, Empire Total War with the Empire 2 Overhaul mod. We continue where we left things off last time, and we have the battle for Transylvania to kick things off today, and we're using our new army of Hussars and Uhlans, our Lancer Cavalry, as well as plenty of Infantry Regiment, Grenadiers, and some early Prussian Line Infantry. So this is probably our most advanced force that we've currently been able to get out and field. So we're going to send these guys out against what looks like to be actually a pretty decent army of Ottomans. A lot of cavalry, actually. They have one unit of Janissary infantry, and then 3 garrison Azars irregulars, 1 unit of Berber musketeers, and the rest is all cav. Wow, okay. I mean, I'm glad I've got plenty of cavalry myself. I don't know how they're going to quite... What are like our melee stats? Okay, like 10, 8, 10. Okay, they can't compete with them at all. I mean, they're meant to be light cavalry for chasing down stuff. The Lancers, though, 926. I mean, if we get a good charge in with them, that'd be good. So I think probably we hold our cavalry back, we draw the enemy into some squares, and then we flank on around and envelop with the cavalry to finish them off. That's going to be the plan. So let's dippity dive on in and begin some more Prussian action. Let's do it. Be a good feast after the battle. Plenty of cavalry will die. Plenty of cavalry will die this day. Will it be my own cavalry or the enemy's? Place your bets. Actually, ooh, kind of tempting with the position that we've been given up on this hill. This is nice. So there. I mean, I've got to remember, I've got artillery coming in somewhere. They won't be able to get down there easily. These ridges are going to really mess him up. God, look at the rolling hills. This is a lovely map. Actually, if we take that ridge line along here, that could be very tasty, right? Oh, okay, these guys are actual grenadiers. Okay, so these guys can't fall, and I've got so many of them. Oh, goody. I have 5 units that cannot form square. Good. In a battle where I definitely need to form square, I cannot. Okay, right. We're going to split these guys into 2 groups of 3, and I actually think I'm just going to set these guys up in square right from the off. I know they do have a mortar. I've seen that, right. Okay, yeah, they can't come up these ridges, but that means, yeah, they're not going to come up there, so that's fine. We'll put you there, put you there. What I'm thinking is we put a unit of grenadiers, if we can, in between to fire on through and have the squares either side, and then we, like, if they hold on to them, we could pin them. I'd love to chuck some in the house, but 165, they kind of, at least in my experience, units have always bugged out a little bit if you station them in a building that they can't fit all their troops in, because they have some outside and they get a bit stuck. But we could try that with one of these guys, to be fair, because we're going to have plenty spare. Now here, I would actually like to drop a square back a little bit, and then if I put these guys across like so, there, stack them there a little bit, and then we have the next infantry unit up high there. Then more grenadiers just watching the lines. I want them sat far enough back that they can fire on through. Have one, okay, one like that, one like that. Maybe space you guys out a little bit more. Then another one anchoring that right flank. I wanted to spread all the way around that way, but I'm not going to be able to. Bit of a shame. Am I out of grenadiers? I am, aren't I? Because I put one in the house. So, tell you what we'll do is we'll have big line here, and then we'll have you guys do. I mean, I could put you on the wall, but I'm not going to. Also, I just kind of realised I might need to advance forward this formation, but we're going to stay here to start with. We're going to stay here. Yeah, these guys can all throw grenadiers. No, throw grenadiers. They can, yes. Just lobby and mate next year. They can all throw grenades, as far as I'm aware. With that symbol, if they've got that, they should be grenade ready. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna keep the cavalry tucked in here, off fire at will, because I don't want them. Out on the flanks, drawing the enemy cav out to the flanks, and then not be able to use them, not be able to draw them into the squares. General, stay behind the house. That's your HQ. Lancers will have you guys in the middle. Oh no, the cannons are coming from like the worst possible position. I mean, it is the worst possible position, but it's a lovely place set up. Why are you... You should be coming in directly behind me. Like, what's going on there? Now I don't have the ability to probably draw them to me because they've got mortars. Although it looks like their cavalry's just charging forward because they have a silly amount of cavalry. Oh, and they are actually able to fire. Oh, okay. Okay. Get out of the house. Get out of the house. Get out of the house. This was a terrible idea. Get out of the house. 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 Damn, that mortar accuracy. I mean, it is a big target. Sure. Get out of the house. Get out of the house. Get out of the house. Oh, my best laid plans. Ruined. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. I mean, we are in square, quite literally the perfect artillery target right now. Go, 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 go. Come on, there's still a few more up there. Get them out, get them out, get them out, get them out. How many of them are, like, out of it in the... Oh, they hit it again, 84%! Thankfully, the other shot missed. There's still more of them in there! Get out, boys! Look, you're Prussian. You're not British. You don't need to queue orderly. Get the hell out of there! Oh, just missed. Oh, my days. Rodiek. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get out of the house. Is that all of them? Yes. Okay. We are out of the house, so what I'm going to do is go back to my original plan over here. Yeah, and with that, we literally got out just in time. It is now completely flattened. Are they just going to keep shooting me, or are they going to come to us? These cannons are... Best I could probably do is set them up here on the hill. I mean, I could tell them to retreat. I wonder if maybe I need to send my hussars in to harass them a little bit and draw them to us. But I think that's what we're going to have to do, especially because they're now shooting at my cavalry. So, we need to start getting these guys out. So, let's go harass that unit over there. I'm not going to put you guys on fire at will until I'm absolutely ready for that. V for victory formation. I feel like you might need to actually move up a little bit further forward. Same with you. Only a smidge, like just about there. Yeah, that'd be fine. And same with you guys. Perfect. And then you guys can just get a better angle through there, I reckon. All right. Let's go. Let's avoid the cavalry. Let's just go harass these infantry that have come out in front and put them on fire at will now. Move the flanks here. Genuinely not sure if we're going to achieve anything with the artillery. I might even just... But you know what? I'm just telling them to retreat. Let's not worry about trying to get them into play. but I don't think we can. Why do you feel like you're watching Waterloo? Prussians are adhering to regulations to avoid a crush. That's true. It's not efficient to rush, apparently. Damn fine Prussian efficiency. I might fire a shot off. That hits nothing. Okay, we've upset this cavalry here, though. Send one in to strike, the other one to watch these guys on the flank. All we need to do is draw them into us. Right, retreat, 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 retreat. I think by Jove, we've done it. Pull back, Casals. You cannot contend with the Lancer cavalry of the Ottomans. Pull them back to our line. Quick, 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 quick. Go, 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 go. Let's just make sure everyone's off fire at will with these guys. You're getting back. You're getting out. Have we done enough to disrupt their positions to draw them to us? Let's hope so. Perfect, 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 perfect. Drawing them in. Hoping we don't do too much friendly fire, because I'm hoping we kind of fire up and over. I think I need to move you guys into more of the gap over here. You guys are holding square. I feel like that was a little bit more friendly fire than I'd have liked. It's not too bad. Is this drawing the rest of the force towards us, though? Because it's only drawn a few units of cavalry. They might just still be holding back because we've got the... because they've got the mortars. Steady, steady. Nice. Right, that unit's coming back on the flank there. So we do enough. I'm hoping they're reforming to then charge forward. We'll have to wait and see. My artillery's leaving, which is fine. This one guy comes charging on through. Come on, squares. Volleys should be firing from all sides right now. See, they can't even rush that mortar crew to knock them off because they've sat 4 units, 5 units? No, 4 units of cavalry on top. Yeesh. This will be tough. Oh, and they're trying to hit the Uhlans now as well. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to move the formation forward so I can be on the rolling slopes below with the squares and the infantry in between. Which should make this work a bit better because you'll be able to fire kind of down and over the enemy. Or down over the squares. bit better. Let's get my cavalry ready because we need to use them. It would appear to draw the enemy out. See if we can get in there. If we can, I reckon if we can knock out that mortar, that will be the defining moment. Just get in there and disrupt those guys right in front of the mortar. So we're going to go in there. We're going to keep the lancers back for hopefully a devastating charge to free these guys escape. I reckon if they lose the mortar, they will surge. But I've got to get rid of it. If we see an opening, we have to go in. Pull back, pull back, pull back. It's not an opening. We've drawn them out, though. And if this can work to draw them to our line... Go, go, go. Don't hang around. Just keep going. Keep going. That one's broken, which is quite annoying. Oh, there's been some... We managed to get some shot off then onto the mortars. Good. They've broken a little bit there. Pull the cavalry in. Quick, 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 quick. Their line's scattering, but we are able to keep drawing them to us. Bit by bit. Like a horde of angry ants. It's almost as if they can't handle the anticipation. Sorry. My cavalry rallied. Yes, so that's one group. My other one's over here. Okay, they can reform. We'll go do exactly the same thing again. I think it seems to be working well. But I would like this attack, if I can, throw a unit in, knock out those mortars. Gather up the cavalry again, and then we'll go in. So we'll get these guys forward to about here. I'm going to keep these guys up on the high ground ready for me to flank on around potentially, although I may not need to. Move into position. Are they sending more cavalry forward, actually? I think, have we done enough? Oh, it looks like it. It looks like it. We've done enough to actually just draw them to us anyway. So pull back. There, at least. We might have hit the tipping point of drawing some of them forward. This one wants to go. You can see that one moving. That one's going forward. Okay, we're drawing the cavalry in now. And there's more of them following. So I'm wondering if this is just, yeah, slowly but surely tipping the enemy over the edge to go for the attack. It seems to be effective. I mean, we are essentially, there is going to be some friendly fire here, but I feel like we've got nice overlapping fields of fire. Let's reform these guys into a proper square. I'm hoping they'll be able to form up quickly because they're already basically in square. Yeah, much better, much better, much better. They're not going to get the shots off. Right. Empire squares compared to, say, like Napoleon's are so, like, disappointing. You can see them just, like, go through the formation. It's good to see that they obviously improve that between games, for sure. But it's a shame that, when you know how good Napoleon squares are, it's kind of a shame to see this. That doesn't happen in Empire. Before K Total War coming soon. Yeah, so my New Year's resolution for this year, for 2025, is quite literally to upgrade my setup to 4K. I mean, my PC specs are beefy enough to natively play games at 4K 60, you know, record at 4K 60. I just don't have a 4K monitor in my setup. I have a 1440p. I have two 1440p monitors. So I have actually spoken to a potential like hardware sponsor about that being a kind of goal of mine for the year, and that it'd be fun to make some content around going 4K. So don't know when that's exactly going to happen, maybe later on in the summer, but like, yeah, watch this space. Eventually, well, not too distant future, I would like to have all my content jump up to being available in 4K. You'll still be able to watch it in 1440p, 1080, 720, however you know, whatever quality your playback, you know, internet capabilities or device can support. But the huge benefit of natively recording in 4K and rendering out 4K is that the way YouTube offers bitrate for its various settings is that if you upload a 4K optimized compatible video, you'll essentially have, like, your 1440p setting for that same video will look better than it did before because it will have more bitrate available to it at the 1440p resolution, just the way YouTube's encoders and playback works. So it's kind of a net win. Like, I could start just upscaling my content to 4K, but I kind of want to just wait until I can do it all natively as such. Oh, no, not into the fences. I specifically, like, moved you over there to not come into the fence. I swear my cavalry have a death wish half the time. I'm trying my best to keep them alive, and look what they're doing. This is great, though, because all this little by little chipping away at them has eventually just pushed them over the edge, and they are now charging towards us with their cavalry. The square and flying Vs. Not getting a chance to use the grenades because I was kind of thinking they'd come into the gaps a little bit more, but they're barreling straight into those outer squares. You guys go take the mortars out. Cav over death sounds like victim, but hey. All we need to do here is get a victory as well. We don't need to chase them all down because it is a settlement battle that we are fighting. So the moment they all strike their colours and retreat, we have won. We don't need to chase them down because they'll be deleted automatically anyway. Okay, here we might have an opportunity to go in for some grenades. Enemy infantry going for the square potentially. Let's move around to flank if we can. They pulling back? Yeah, they've seen these guys. I'm going to go charging into them. We've knocked out their mortar. I'm going to charge into these guys, bounce off these ones into the back, unless they try and intercept us. That's what I'm a little bit worried by. If they do, though, we've got this unit charging on up from behind. We've got my cavalry coming in over here now, so we'll sweep along the line a little bit as well. I think we can get these guys involved too. Move them around. Ooh, that square has completely collapsed. Quick grenades. Save them. If you can. Then move it. Okay, no. Just, yeah, turn it around. We'll grenade them in the bum. Into these guys now. Save them. Quick. Quick, 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 quick. Send another unit of cavalry in to support. Grenades. This should be beautiful. Prussian fire. Away! Oh! Charge! Which unit have I selected to charge? Oh, my general. I was like, why are they not charging? Charge! There we go. Had the general selected. He was keen to get stuck in. Oh, that's going to be a huge break on him. Was the balance of power like fairly even for this battle to start with? I feel like it was. They've made us pay for it. That's for sure. I will give them that. Many Prussians have paid the blood price today. The hussars descend upon the enemy from the hilltop in their glorious crimson capes. In we go. Oh, the crimson tide. Beautiful. That is stunning. You should have victory any second. It's just that last unit. Wavering. Teetering on the edge. Your army is annihilated, Ottomans. Give in. There's nothing left for you here this day. Prussia is victorious. Boom! You know what was so satisfying about that battle? Okay, maybe it didn't necessarily pay off the most, but I feel like I got to play really tactically. Like having my squares, having some fallback troops, trying to shoot through his bits. Did it work optimally? No, but like I think that's what's lost in more recent Total Wars. You don't get that. I mean, obviously Empire in that line warfare, it plays to have those tactical options and different strategies. That is so satisfying though, that we'd like pull that off. We lost 829. I don't think it's too bad. Who got the most kills? Hussars, 287. Early Prussian line infantry, 209. GG infantry coming in second there. Boom. That was incredible. Cannons, thanks for your help. So we did lose a unit of something because we had a full 20 set, didn't we, before we lost one of the early line infantry because we had 6 of them. We will get those guys replenished. Can I send any more over to help them out? I don't think I can recruit them from here, can I? Haven't got the barracks upgraded. Haven't got it upgraded here yet, have I? No. Have I? Hey, what are we on? We're on a barracks. What have we got here? We're on a barracks. Right, okay, so they're unique to Prussia, like, field of recruitment here. That's fine, we're getting more. Oh, we've already got loads. Yeah, just send them all straight on over. Go, 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 go. This army's going for that one. These guys here, to be honest, I think I'm going to stick with my plan that was kind of umming about last episode, which is just stay here. Just stay here for a turn just because there's so many armies moving about. I want to either draw them all in or force them all to retreat back to Istanbul so we can like consolidate and strike them there. This army here has to break the Ottoman army there and then advance on Athens. So I think we are all good. Was I building up with nothing there? We need to do some more economic bits and pieces when we can. We are trying to do a few bits. I mean, I could probably get rid of those. Probably get rid of these old cannons. Save us a little bit of coin because they're not going to help us out. I will throw in a unit of militia instead, or send one over. In fact, I'll send this unit of cavalry. Have I got? I must have military access with Poland, Lithuania, surely. I don't. Okay. We do 5 and 5. Okay, can we do... I mean, let's go for indefinite, and I'll give you some tech. We've only got a trade agreement. Oh yeah, we don't even have an alliance right now, do we? I was trying to get it back. Okay, let's go big. Let's go big. Indefinite. Would you like some improved animal husbandry? That's all I can offer you. Damn. Okay, fine. Fine. What about... What's from Russia? So yeah, the last thing, let me just get the alliance back if I can. No, okay, fine. Wasn't I sending you like gifts as well? Improve animal husbandry. All I want 10 turns. Oh no, yeah, 5 turns and I'll give you 10 in my land. Oh, guys, come on. How do you feel about me? Plus 15. Might send you some state gifts. Oh, we've got loads of trade opening up with us. Hello. Louisiana. Protectorate of France, for now. I mean, I wish I could see the trade wealth that I'd be going for. I mean, France... Let's do it for now. Really? I mean, surely we've got some tech that you don't. We'll give you improved grenades, and we'll give you that one. What? Come on. Okay, fine. You want the good stuff. Thank you. Let's build up our economy. Okay, Courland, yeah. Oh. Oh, right. I'm looking at it wrong. Denmark, I'm not doing anything because I might actually go take you out. If I can. You're allied to Hanover and Russia. It's a bit annoying. It's a little bit scary about Russia. But we're allied as well, so I'm kind of hoping they'd side with me. Russia like me, right? Yeah. You guys over there. Yeah, I could. Savoy. You want some tech? I'll give you plug bayonet and that and canister. I could ask for some cash, but I'm not going to. Marath Confederacy or Britain, Mughal Empire pirates. Yeah, but your trade's should be pretty worthwhile. Yeah, they wanted trade straight away. Is that all my naval options done? Württemberg, no, because I'm thinking about going to war with you through Bavaria as well. I mean, Bavaria still. Oh, Württemberg and Westphalia, yeah. So that Bavaria is still a good point to drive on into. I kind of feel like if we dive into the heart of the Germanic states, so that's going to be nearly endless war. But we need to deal with the Ottomans first before we can think about any of that. We cannot support forces over multiple fronts right now. What are we researching? Yeah, we wanted to go through the military syllabus, Uppsala next turn. Because what else is it I actually need? Ring bayonet, got it. Military syllabus, that's the one I've just earmarked. And improved firing volley. Improved firing volley is there, which we can get after wedge formation. So Raz and Uppsala, military syllabus, wedge into improved. Into improve volley fire. Lovely. Denmark, Liz Truss, port markets, good for trade, I reckon. Yeah, we all know how well that went. Ousted by a lettuce. This is not good, Ottomans. I'm going to have to retreat. Right, if they destroy my trade fleet here... Oh, no, they've just ousted me on it so they could jump on it themselves. Otherwise, I'm going to have to send a fleet to protect my trade vessels. But to build up a fleet, one will take 10 to 20 turns to even build it and get it out there. That's going to be powerful enough to deal with them and dominate and control the area. And also the money that would be required for that. Oh... I don't think there's any other trade nodes in that one, so I'm going to have to send these guys elsewhere.
The ruling classes have written a letter of demands to your
Right, yeah, we got triangulation. What did that do for us? Recruitment for artillery and reduction to reload firing time. Nice. Also got us the upgraded barracks. You're going to go there, and then you're going to go into wedge into that one. Cool. So we should be able to get new artillery, which is going to let me finally get the 24 pounders. Yeah, which are fast. I think the only problem I would say at Empire 2 is I don't clearly see the benefit of the different artillery units at times. Like here, kind of looking at why would I ever go for the 18 pounders over the 24s? Like the 24 pounders have got more firepower, they've got more range, they've got more accuracy. I mean, the upkeep cost is 20 gold more. The recruitment cost is only, is less than 100 more. And this is some abilities, but even then, I mean, they can hide in light scrub, but it's not that. That's the only area that I'd say is kind of a bit more glaringly in need of a tweak or adjustment. Like, you just go for what's got the biggest range and the biggest damage, right? Biggest firepower, I guess. Smallpox inoculation. Lovely. I'm going to get rid of that and I'm going to replace it with a government building instead. These guys are all going to need to be repaired. That's going to be most of our gold. Because, we've taken a big chunk to our income because we don't have that trade going anymore. Good thing we made those new diplomatic treaties, though. Right, Poland's over there. Over here, we still need... Okay, they've gathered up an army from all those bits there, so that's fine. We can jump on out and strike them with these guys. They're not at full strength, but they should be capable of smashing that into oblivion. I'm quite thankful that they've decided to all just pal up there. That's fine. Militia. I should have built up a larger force of militia to send on over. What I'm going to do is steal some of these guys. I reckon we can get away with it if I take 2 of them. So there's 3 coming on over. Jump into Transylvania in the next turn or 2. I could exempt them. It's not generating a huge amount, so that might save us another turn or 2. We've got obviously additional troops coming in from here, which we'll bring here. So once people were asking about can you build forts in this, so they've changed it. There's just fixed forts on the map, which again makes sense, like, because typically you'd have your star forts as part of your settlements, and that doesn't make sense to have a star fort around like a big populous city or town. you might have some defenses built around them, but you wouldn't have suddenly built them around a star fort. So having these forts separately on the campaign map, I am a fan of how they've chosen to do that. You can also build a fort if you want to, but I'm pretty sure the ones you build, if you then leave, they disappear. I think that's how they've done that mechanic in this, whereas you also then have fixed ones across the map. Yeah, you guys can get unit militia in there. I just like to have something in there. We've got more line infantry, so I'm going to leave 2 behind because I don't really feel like leaving Berlin completely undefended, and we'll bring the rest through here. Bring them down that way. That needs repairing. Oh, that can be repaired. Right, let's go to our theatre of trade. I mean, it's too dangerous to go sit right next to the Ottomans right now, so let's hippity hop on over. These all look like they're taken. Although actually there isn't a line coming off that one, so this might be viable. Straits of Madagascar. So we'll send them over there. And see what occurs. And then... yeah, we just need to choose which battle we're going to fight first. These guys are replenishing. I think we'll fight this smaller one here, clear these guys away, and then we'll fight the one at Sofia. So, loads more battles to come. Lovely. 2,800. 4K. We will double in and fight this one at the start of the next episode. So, wherever you've been watching, I hope you've enjoyed. Take care, and ciao for now.